Did you know that a staggering 60% of small businesses shut down within 6 months of a cyber attack? This chilling statistic underscores a harsh reality. In today's digital age, data breaches are not a matter of if, but when. No matter how big or small, how established or new, your business is a potential target for cyber criminals. The digital landscape is constantly evolving, and with it, the sophistication and persistence of cyber attacks continue to grow. Gone are the days when firewalls and antivirus software alone could safeguard your valuable data. Today's cyber threats are more sophisticated, often employing advanced tactics like phishing scams, malware attacks, and ransomware to infiltrate systems and exfiltrate sensitive information. The consequences of such breaches can be devastating, leading to financial losses, irreparable reputational damage, and legal ramifications. The unfortunate reality is that many businesses operate under a false sense of security, believing that they are too small or insignificant to be targeted. This couldn't be further from the truth. Cybercriminals cast a wide net, often employing automated tools to scan for vulnerabilities across businesses of all sizes. The cost of a data breach extends far beyond the immediate financial hit. Let's break down the multifaceted impact. Financial fallout. Data breaches can drain your bank account. Think about the cost of investigating the breach, recovering lost data, and notifying affected customers. Add to that the potential regulatory fines and lawsuits, and the financial burden multiplies. Reputational damage. Trust is the cornerstone of any successful business. A data breach can shatter that trust in an instant. News of a breach spreads like wildfire in today's interconnected world. This can lead to a loss of customer confidence, negative media coverage, and a tarnished brand image that can take years to rebuild. Legal consequences. Data privacy regulations are becoming increasingly stringent. Depending on your industry and location, failing to adequately protect customer data can result in hefty fines, legal action, and regulatory scrutiny. A well-defined data breach response plan is your best defense against the potentially catastrophic consequences of a cyber attack. Here's a breakdown of the essential steps to take in the crucial first 48 hours. Identify and contain. The first order of business is to confirm the breach and stop the bleeding. This involves identifying the source of the breach, disconnecting affected systems from the network, and changing compromised passwords. Communicate internally. Establish a clear line of communication within your organization. Assemble a response team comprising key personnel from IT, legal, PR, and customer service. Keep them informed and coordinate efforts effectively. Assess the damage. Determine the scope of the breach. What data was compromised? How many individuals are affected? This information is crucial for informing your next steps. Fulfill legal obligations. Understand your legal and regulatory obligations. This may involve reporting the breach to authorities, notifying affected individuals, and complying with industry-specific regulations. Time is of the essence in a data breach. Once you've identified a potential breach, your immediate priority is to contain the damage. Isolate affected systems. Think of this as digital triage. Your first move is to isolate any compromised systems from your network. This might involve taking servers offline, disconnecting devices, or shutting down specific applications. The goal is to prevent further access to your data and limit the attacker's ability to move laterally within your systems. Preserve evidence. While your instinct might be to start cleaning up and fixing the problem immediately, it's crucial to preserve evidence for forensic analysis. Document everything: timestamps, system logs, screenshots, and any suspicious activity. This information will be invaluable for investigators and can help you understand the attack vector and the extent of the damage. Change passwords. Assume that any compromised accounts have had their passwords compromised. Change passwords for all affected accounts immediately and enforce strong password policies across your organization. Transparency is key internal and external communication strategies. Effective communication is paramount in the aftermath of a data breach. Internal communication. Keep your employees informed. Transparency builds trust and ensures everyone is on the same page. Provide regular updates on the situation, the steps being taken to mitigate the damage, and any actions employees need to take. External communication. Craft a clear and concise public statement acknowledging the breach. Be transparent about what happened, what data was compromised, and the steps you are taking to protect affected individuals. Avoid technical jargon and focus on clear, empathetic language. Dedicated communication channels. Establish dedicated communication channels for affected individuals. This could be a dedicated web page, email address, or hotline. Provide clear instructions on how individuals can get in touch with your team to inquire about the breach and access support resources. Assessing the damage. Understanding the scope of the breach. With the initial containment efforts underway, it's time to assess the scope of the breach. This involves data identification. Determine what types of data were accessed or stolen. Was it customer information, financial records, proprietary code, or intellectual property impact analysis? Evaluate the potential impact of the breached data. Who are the affected individuals? What are the potential risks to their privacy, finances, or security? Root cause analysis. Investigate how the breach occurred. Was it a software vulnerability, a phishing attack, or a misconfigured system? Understanding the root cause is essential for preventing similar incidents in the future. Navigating the legal landscape. Compliance and reporting obligations. Data breaches often trigger a complex web of legal and regulatory obligations. Data breach notification laws. Many jurisdictions have data breach notification laws that require organizations to notify affected individuals and/or authorities in the event of a data breach. Failure to comply with these laws can result in significant fines and penalties. Industry-specific regulations. Certain industries, such as healthcare and finance, are subject to stringent data privacy regulations. For example, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, or HIPAA in the United States, mandates strict security and privacy protocols for protected health information. International laws. If your business operates globally, you must be aware of and comply with international data protection laws, such as the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR. Notifying affected parties' ethical and legal considerations. Notifying affected parties about a data breach is not just a legal obligation, it's the ethical thing to do. Timely notification. Notify affected individuals as quickly as possible once you have a clear understanding of the scope of the breach. Delays in notification can exacerbate the damage and erode trust. Clear and concise language. Use plain language that is easy to understand, avoiding technical jargon. Clearly explain what happened, what data was compromised, and the potential risks to affected individuals. Guidance and support. Provide clear guidance on what steps affected individuals should take to protect themselves, such as changing passwords, monitoring credit reports, and being wary of phishing scams. Lessons from the trenches. Equifax and Target's data breach tales. Real-world examples serve as stark reminders of the devastating consequences of data breaches and the importance of preparedness. Equifax 2017. One of the largest data breaches in history. The Equifax breach exposed the personal information of nearly 150 million people. The company faced severe criticism for its slow response, inadequate security practices, and lack of transparency. Target 2013. The Target breach, which compromised the credit and debit card information of millions of customers, highlighted the vulnerability of point-of-sale systems. The breach had a significant financial impact on Target and led to a decline in customer trust. These incidents underscore the importance of proactive cybersecurity measures, robust incident response plans, and transparent communication with the public. Building a resilient future. Proactive cybersecurity measures. While no system is entirely impenetrable, proactive cybersecurity measures can significantly reduce your risk of a data breach. Strong passwords and multi-factor authentication. Implement strong password policies and enforce multi-factor authentication, MFA, for all accounts. MFA adds an extra layer of security by requiring users to provide 2 or more forms of identification before granting access. Regular software updates. Keep your software, operating systems, and applications up to date. Software updates often include security patches that address known vulnerabilities. Employee training. Educate your employees about cybersecurity best practices. Train them to identify and avoid phishing scams, use strong passwords, and report suspicious activity. The final word, preparation and prompt action, are your best defense. In today's digital landscape, data breaches are an unfortunate reality. The key to mitigating the devastating consequences of a breach lies in preparedness and prompt action. By understanding the importance of a robust data breach response plan, proactive cybersecurity measures, and transparent communication, you can protect your business, your customers, and your reputation. Remember, it's not a matter of if, but when a cyber attack will occur. Be prepared. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to Mode Cyber for more cybersecurity tips, and drop a comment below with your own experiences or questions about data breaches. Stay safe, protect, learn, and evolve. Mode Cyber out. See you in the next video.